Minnesota fighting Vikings shocked the football world Sunday, upsetting the greasy, grimy Green Bay Packers 28-22 at Lambeau Field by being who we thought they were, running the piss out of the football and basically limiting Kirk Cousins to a game manager role, a.k.a. don't screw up and make a boneheaded mistake, which you have done several times this season, as well as last year. Remember, week 2, after the Vikings spotted the Packers 21 points, they came roaring back on the heels of Dalvin Cook, 75-yard touchdown run, getting things going. And then he threw a boneheaded interception right at the end, corner of the end zone, to Kevin King, trying to get Stephon Diggs. But yesterday, Kirk Cousins was extremely limited, right? And you could say, well, it was the wind. It was the wind. That's why they didn't throw the ball, because of the wind. Okay, no. If so, why did Aaron Rodgers throw the ball 41 times, right? And at this stage of their careers, their arm strength is relatively close, so that's not the issue. Also, Cousins still has Thielen and Jefferson, so it's not like they were grounded for a reason in that regard. And Cousins was neutered intentionally, and I'm here for it, because Kubiak and Zimmer were like, hey, Broham, we understand that you're getting all the dinero in the world, but you've thrown 10 interceptions and you've lost a fumble. And so your 11 turnovers are a big reason why we're getting kicked in the dick and the reason why we're 1-5. So, like, we're going to go down swinging. We're going to do it my way. So that's why Dalvin got the rock put in his gut 30 times. And that's why Kirk only attempted 14 passes. And although, the yards per attempt looks pretty, remember, 50 of those were on a screen pass to Dalvin. So, Also, we're waiting on next-gen stats, but I'm pretty sure Kirk did not have one attempt over 20 yards downfield and also had 0 goose egg, D'Angelo Russell's throws deep and intermediate over the middle, right? So you're really limiting Kirk Cousins' opportunity to make mistakes, which I'm fine with. And in terms of what pondering means, maybe you're a really young Vikings fan, or maybe you blocked out the Christin Ponder years, but Christian Ezekiel Ponder was the number 12 overall pick in the 2011 draft. He was brought in to be the future franchise quarterback of the Vikings. 2012, he was second-year quarterback ballerina. Christin Ponder put up a 52.1 QBR. Not ideal, 18 touchdowns, 12 picks. But his job mainly was handing off to Adrian Peterson, who had an amazing career, amazing year. 2,097 yards rushing that season. Team record, almost broke the single-season rushing record held by Eric Dickerson. And the Vikings won 10 games, including 4 in a row to finish off the season. Now, they lost in the playoffs because they didn't have Ponder. They have Joe Webb at Green Bay, which just sucked, but whatever. But is the style of play sustainable? Probably not. I mean, Dalvin, with his injury history, probably don't want to be piling on 32 touches a game, although he came out of this one looking pretty good. And Jefferson and Thielen are certainly too talented to stay in the barn like that. Same thing with Irvin Jr., so this passing game is going to have to be opened up. And also, it is a game of cat and mouse. Like, once teams start loading up the box, they're going to dare Cousins to throw. Cousins will throw, and then eventually they'll drop into coverage, and then Cousins will make a mistake, and then the Vikings will run the ball. It is a circle of life, and it moves us all, right? But the whole, why pay Kirk all that money to be a game manager? Well, you only control the arrows that are still in your quiver. Like, you can't take that money back. So accept reality on reality's terms. Like, you want to take the ball out of Kirk Cousins' hands and you want to put it in Dalvin Cook's gut, and that will give the Vikings a chance, right? And also, looking at the run defense of the Vikings' upcoming opponents, looks pretty good. So Detroit 26th, Chicago 15th, even though they're big and bad. Dallas is 32nd, the worst. Carolina 19th, and Jacksonville 29th. And sure, Tampa Bay is 1 and the Saints are 4, but things could change. You never know. And I know it is still a quarterback's league, and you can't play scared, but also you can't play stupid. And if the Vikings defense is starting to get itself together, controlling the clock and running the ball and keeping them on the sidelines and keeping them fresh and keeping them confident as the game goes on and as the season goes on, all of a sudden, oh, look, Zimmer's defense is back. Oh, and now we can start opening things up again. Oh, it's like having like a hard reset. Or Kirk Cousins is undergoing the equivalent of a juice cleanse, right? So it's like, okay, so broken down, build it back up. Maybe next game we'll try 20 passes. I don't know. Maybe that's too much. We'll dial it back down to 18 against Chicago, Monday Night Football. Oh, I technically won Monday Night Football, even though we ran it 40 times, and I didn't throw an interception, so I won. Cool. That certainly could be. But, yeah, the Vikings want to do something, make some noise the rest of the way. Cousins will eventually have to make some throws, but he's going to have to limit back Kirk because he's made an appearance again. He stayed at bay 2019. We had his best season of his career under Kupansky, but we need more of that. We need more of that, less back Kirk, more Dalvin, everything. There you go. But your thoughts, Vikings pondering. Kirk Cousins, let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support that work? Pull some in the Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.